بسم الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Today, in this beautiful day, we are going to present you network fundamentals. Or you are going to be a network engineer. You're gonna know the fundamental of network. What is network and what is inside of network and what's related to network and anything else. So here, let me introduce myself first. Me as your presenter here, my name is Azmi Fawzan Akbar, and I'm currently on my 10th grade network engineer in IBM boarding school, exactly Indonesia, Bogor. And here I'll present you network fundamental from the easiest way first. But before that, let me a little bit introduce myself first. So here is me. As you can see, I'm still 15 years old right now, and yeah, I'm exactly at 10 network engineer. And my background was from IDN as well. And I continued my senior high school side of IDN. So that's good thing too. So before we get into what we are going to learn, we gotta know the timeline. What we are going to learn? What material are we going to learn? So here we're going to learn seven material. The seven is going to only be codes. So the first thing we're gonna learn is what is network, and second material is oscillator, and third material is network device. Fourth material is IP addresses. Fifth material is MAC addresses. Sixth material is subnet mask. And now let's get head into the first what is network. So before you know, you're going to be a network engineer, right? So you must understand what are you going to do and what does network engineer works does. So what is network? Network is a system consisting of two or more devices or other components that are connected and can communicate with each other. What does that mean? So imagine you have a laptop over here. You have a laptop and there's another laptop here. Oh no, computer. You have a computer and another computer here. So a network is a system consisting by two devices. Your first computer and second computer. And they are connected to each other and they can communicate with each other. They can transfer file, they can uh send message and anything. That is a network. And the minimum of network is two devices. Or not only computer, but you can also be a router on your modem or your Wi-Fi connection and connected to your computer. And that is network. So that's simply it. And network are divided into three, as you can see over here. We have PC, they are connected to each other. They're connected to one another, and they are named connector network. And network actually divided into three. There are three networks. First is LAN, local area network. Second was MAN, metropolitan area network. And the last one, wide area networks. And LAN are consisting by only small size of network. An example, inside of your house, you have a Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi name is LAN or local area network. Or local area network range is between your houses or only small range, not really that big. It's only small. It's only some kind of houses, and then it can be also in a school. In a school, that's called a LAN. Even though they are big, but they are also a LAN local area network. So MAN and WAN are going to be very huge, right? Because LAN can be consisting of a school that are connected with one each other is called LAN, and a home and a building inside of a building, they are connected to the internet, then they are LAN. Or in a room, when you are only have one Wi-Fi, one router, and you are connected to your laptop to play games or anything, that's called LAN. And second was MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. MAN is a network that is scale that can connect different networks in several cities. So imagine you have one network, one router that are connected in one building, and you want to connect with other connection with other network, but they are far, very far away from your place. For example, you are in Bogor and you want to go to Jakarta, different cities. And if we are connected, then that's called MAN. So MAN is the connection that consisting from one area of network that are connected to another city, and in another city they are connected with the other one. So that is MAN. And one is the largest one, a wide area network, which is internationally, where they are international ESP or internet service provider that are connected to one and each other. They are connected between countries and countries. There are scale network that are very different from LAN and MAN. And next, once you know network, you've got to know what's inside of network. So if you want to be a network engineer, then you must understand what are you going to master, what are you going skill are going to be into. So here's network devices. So network devices are also divided by three. First is network device itself, second host or client, and third is interconnection or connector. So let me explain from network device. So without network device, there will be no internet that are going to connect to your laptop or smartphone or anything. And inside of network device, there are server, router, switch, hub, bridge, and etc. So network device, I can say, is only some kind of component that can be used for us to connect to the internet. So without this component, then there are no internet for us. An end host or a client is the one who receive the internet, and going to use it. So network devices provide internet and end host will achieve or will took it or will uh, accept the connection from the network device. And what is interconnection then? The interconnection is something that can connect between host and network device. There's also NIC or uh, network interface card, or you can say Ethernet port that can be seen in your laptop or in your PC. And connector, like some kind of cables like UTP or STB or anything, the Ethernet cables, Ethernet cables that can be connected to you, and media transmission or fiber optic, fast Ethernet, and wireless. So even though you doesn't use any cable, then you're using wireless as your interconnection. So if you're using a laptop, you usually connect to your Wi-Fi without no cables, right? Then you are using wireless. And we are going to explain you what is server, what router, what is switch next. So before you understand some kind of network device, you gotta know how the device can be connected to the internet. So here I will explain you just a little bit explaining you about how the network can goes from one devices to the internet, and the internet will give you what you want. So first we have device or host. A client send a request. So whenever you have connection to the internet, right, you want to open Chrome and then you want to open a website. Just imagine you want to open Amazon. When you open Amazon, your client or your computer will send a request to your router or network device. We can say router is the one who receive the request from you and going to send it to server. So what is server? So we have router ESP, right? Or router that connected to the internet, or we can say station, or router internet service provider. Router accept and continue the flow. So imagine you want to send a mail, right? So device is you. You are device. So this is some kind of imagination, right? You can imagine you are the device. You want to send a mail. A mail, you want to write the mail first, and then you write what you want to do. Like, for example, you want to write, Dear my friend, like that. And then in the end of the mail, you're going to write your name and then where are you from and who do you want to send, right? And then you go to the mail or the post office and you give your mail to the router, or router is the post office, right? So once you send it to post office, it will continue the road to server. So server is kind of bridge of security that can see the traffic, who are going to who, which mail are going to this mail, or server will organize the which are going to mail goes to who and to who, and server will continue to provide the information to the internet, and internet will see what you want and give back to you. So inside of your mail, just imagine I want to open a website. And then the internet, you from the router, from the post office, giving to the organizer inside of the post office, and is going to send to the person inside of the internet. Then internet is going to send the person, right? And then internet will send you back what you want. So imagine you went to a website, then internet will send you a picture of website. Then it goes back to server, server goes back to you, and router goes back to the device. So after that, you will receive what you want. So what I'm going to explain here, this is just kind of flow of sending mail to someone, and it's from you to the post office or the router, and the server as the organizer will see the traffic who wants to send to who and anything, and then internet as the one who will provide you what you want. Simply like that. Yeah. So this is some kind of complex explanation of the OC layer model. You might understand this. So at first, we have oscillator model here, you can see. So let me explain you what is oscillator model. OSI, first OSI. OSI is open system interconnection or layer model. So some kind of explanation here under oscillator model is an architectural framework of how the network flows. So it's kind of architecture. How do you send your mail? You can see some kind of the illustration over here. So you are sending mail and then it goes to mailman and until goes to media signal. And we have seven OC layer. We have seven layer of models. First is physical or the interconnection or media signal or binary transmission. And second was data link or physical addressing. So here you're sending first you're watching on your laptop, right? You write blah 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 blah. Here is magic laptop and it goes to media signal. And then the media the transmission, the binary transmission goes to physical addressing or your router, and your router will see this is your is from you, and will write your name, this is from who, and IP addressing is on network path estimation and logical addressing. So physical addressing means your MAC address. So MAC address, imagine MAC address is your name. So your name is example, your name is Alexandre, and your MAC address will be 01 0 FG or something, some kind of unique code you can see inside of your laptop. Every laptop have their own MAC address, and there is no same MAC address exists. And then goes to network, and network will address the IP or from who this mail is from, and we'll go to transport, and it will send it to session, and one by one they will translate into one and each other, and presentation before they present you, and goes to application or the last layer, which you can see or which the receiver will see from who is this, and then you can see how the network flows like that. I hope you understand. So here is some kind of layer 7. The last layer are usually the one you've seen every day. Example, website, application, etc. Layer 6, presentation. So here we have form from 1 to 3. I will explain later. And layer 4 is to receive service from network layer and provide service to application layer. In layer 5 or session, this layer is responsible for connection establishment, session maintenance, and authentication, and also ensures security. So it will be securing what the mail and maintenance in establish and something else. And presentation, data from application layer is extracted here and manipulated to the required format to transfer over the network. Actually, from 7 to 1, and it flows. And also, layer model 1 that I've explained to you. So physical layer or he will send your mail from the cable from binary code to the next layer with media, silo, and binary. And second layer will be the data link or physical addressing. So you'll be receiving names from whose mail give addresses to plug in data and locate where the data goes with MAC addresses. And layer 3 will path to the mission. Where will these packets go? Name the packet data with IP address from the data provider. So from who is this website? It is from where? From where? Example, you are from Jakarta, and this is from Jakarta, and layer 2 will name this is from me, from Azmi, and then layer 3 will Azmi from Jakarta. That. And here are types of network device that we've been talking all the time. So this is the next chapter. Devices have to create network, right? So there are a few several network device I'm going to explain you. So server. So server that I've explained to you is a traffic is the one that control the traffic. The first computer hardware that is important device in computer network is the server. So server is very important because without server then it's going very and last is hub. A moment. Recording. Yeah, this one. And then hub is a computer network device that serves to connect device and cables from nodes to nodes. Several computers connected together. I'm sorry, my battery is low. And bridge. So yeah, you can read it by yourself. Right? Bridge is tool that can connect a LAN computer network. And bridge is actually switch, but switch are most used because switch are not devices that work at layer 2. It's a link, similar to bridge function to connect many LAN segments into one end. But switch are usually more futuristic. Okay, you can see router that they've been inside of your house. Router, not inside of, but access point is inside of it. And router is hardware device on a computer network that functions to connecting. Yeah, you can see over here. So yeah, maybe I will explain your next episode. Maybe that's all for me first. See you on the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.